Good morning, good afternoon, good evening to you all. Thank you guys so much for being here. I appreciate it. We are going to do some stuff in Ashenvale today. This is a BFD quest. Among the Ruins. Also a BFD quest. I want to work on between a rock and a thistle fir. And then we should also have a quest for troll items. Yeah, troll charms. Let's grab that one.
How you doing?
Tim, good morning. Austin, good morning. Good morning, everybody. Thank you guys for turning out this morning. I don't know if we're going to do any dungeons today or not. I don't have a lot of people online in the level range. I realize that it's really cool to have an Alliance guild and a Horde guild. But essentially what I did was I split the party. I split the party. So, yeah. Now it's probably going to be a little bit harder to find, like, all gilded dungeon runs. But I feel like if people would rather play Alliance, then I'm fine with them having a home over there. And not trying to, like, force themselves to play on the Horde side. Yeah, the Alliance Guild's a little bit smaller than the Horde Guild, but the Alliance Guild's only been alive for a few days, and the Horde Guild's had a few weeks under it. But yeah, and when I don't stream as much, you know, on the Alliance side, we don't pull as many people into the guild, so I don't need to go this way. I need to go this way. Probably just need to take the road. A chest. It's kind of an unexpected spot. Feels like a trap. That's nice. Mike, you got the rogue to level 7? That's awesome. I'm really digging my rogue. I played a bit this morning. I didn't play it all yesterday. Or the day before that. But I played this morning. And it's a lot of fun, actually. I think I hit level 12 today. Yeah, it's really worth it just to take your time with things, you know? Rushing is not going to help, and you're not really rushing towards anything, you know? Yeah, the rogue feels really powerful, especially when you have a couple of good weapons. Which I do. Thanks to people sending me a couple of good weapons. I have really good weapons. And it feels like you just roll over stuff. Clint, good morning. Thanks for being here. Yeah, if you rush at all, yeah. If you are rushing, you're probably just rushing towards an early demise. Most of the time. Yeah, I like the priest, but there's like really something special about melee classes when it comes to like you get a new weapon and you immediately feel like a boost in power. Oh, there goes my curtain. So much for more atmospheric lighting in here. Now all the sunshine gets to come in. I should probably pin that up permanently. Yeah, I'm digging the priest, but yeah, I just really like melee classes. I guess on the priest, the only equivalent would be getting a new wand. Like, when we get a new wand, we'll feel like a boost. Other than that, you don't really get that same feeling on caster classes. Jolson, thank you for the membership. Welcome. I appreciate it. Thanks for being here. Yeah, Mike, you said you primarily play casters. I mean, I've played everything. I've come to really enjoy melee DPS a lot more. The priest is really the only caster that I like. And it's mainly because I can stand toe-to-toe with enemies and let them hit me. Whereas the mage and the warlock, you really have to stay at a distance. Alright, what do we need here? We need Avengers and Shaman. Have I thought of starting a Shaman? I used to think I would do a Shaman, but I kind of lost interest in it. The Shaman is a lot like the Paladin. Like, you're gonna feel good on it for a while, and eventually, as you level up, the DPS gets worse and worse and worse. So, yeah. Maybe someday. Depending on how many characters I manage to get killed. My sound settings are like way off today, and I don't know why. How's the audio sound for you guys? My in-game sounds are way too loud on my... I'm gonna turn my in-game sound down without affecting your guys' sound. If I can. Let's see. That's a well... Yeah, that's a little better. Yeah, I don't know what it is. My in-game sound is like overpowering me, and I don't like that. I don't like feeling like I have to shout over myself. That's a little better, and I don't think I messed up things too much for you guys. It's like I think the dial on my microphone got messed with. Frohike27, you died on your 42 mage today. That's a big level to die at. I'm sorry, man. Yeah, the Cowboys played well. They played so, you know, the Giants are just not a good team. It wasn't a compelling game. I lost interest. Like, by the end of the first quarter, I had basically lost interest. I don't like watching games that are one-sided. It feels like a waste of my time to like watch a game that's one-sided. Even if it's the team that I'm rooting for, that's like kicking ass. I don't like to continue watching it like minute by minute. I like games that are close. It's like, I like when you get two good teams, two mediocre teams, or two bad teams. Because then it's like close the whole time, you know? When it's one team like steamrolling the other, I watch for a little bit and then I'm like, oh okay, I can see where this is going. And we don't have any fantasy players on the Cowboys or the Giants. So I wasn't really compelled to watch it all. Yeah, it was kind of a lame primetime game. I want my primetime games to be more exciting. What do we have tonight? We have the Jets and the Bills. That's gonna be fun. I'm gonna get to wear my Josh Allen jersey. Clint, you have the Cowboys defense? Oh man, you're racking in the points, man. Yeah, man, that's something. Huh. I think we have the Patriots defense. Which is not going well so far, because they lost. Yeah. This is our first time doing like a fantasy league, and I think we didn't have like a good spot for picks, and we didn't pick very wisely. I don't think we picked more like emotionally than wisely. Oh, they have a big heal. Oh no. Should be fine, they're pretty low level compared to us. This guy's going for a little swim. I've never seen... Oh, he's gonna drown himself. Good. I've never seen them casually walk into the water. Well, that's a little bit weird. Yeah, I don't even know where we stand points-wise. I haven't checked. Probably not great. Whitney, good afternoon. Thanks for being here. Yeah, he had a decent game. There was a couple things that went wrong. But it was okay. I picked him because he was in that quarterback show on Netflix, and I kind of liked him as a human being. And yeah, the Vikings did well last year, but I picked, like, we picked a lot more based on like who we liked than we picked based on like stats. Which is not really the way to win a fantasy league, but it's a little bit more interesting to me when I pick people who I actually like, as opposed to just trying to pick like the most top-rated people, or those predicted to do the best. I need to get back into the cave system, which I think it's this way. Jason, your wife once picked players that she thought were hot? Yeah, that's like a fine metric, I think. That's kind of the same as like picking people that you like, yeah. Mm-hmm. Right. Yeah, I mean, I can definitely see that. Yeah, I mean, you're not gonna pick someone who you don't think is hot, right? I mean, they're young and athletic. They're all pretty attractive, to be fair. Yeah, you have a pretty much like the same chances of going off of anything else. Absolutely. Yeah, I don't understand really what happens when like the players that you pick simply don't play. Like I think we had like a receiver or like that didn't play at all, and it's like, so what happens then? Like, do we bench that person and put somebody else in who is actually gonna play? Because otherwise you're missing out on potential points, I feel like. Doesn't really seem to work if some of your guys are on the bench. Oh god, this guy's gonna cross heal. Healing ward. No, the totemics don't heal. Okay, he had healing ward, but he's not gonna heal. He's not gonna throw a big heal. And you're not going anywhere. I wish he would stop like positioning into my body. Yeah, please don't position into my body. That's a little strange. Yeah, Kelsey needs to get rid of the mustache thing he's got going on. I don't really know what he's thinking with that. He needs to either let the beard catch up to the mustache or just get rid of weird 80s cop mustache. And that would suit him better. Someone's doing the escort, so we will not be doing the escort. Yeah, I guess we have to look ahead and see like who is going to be on the bench. 'Cause we definitely weren't prepared. Yeah, I heard Burrow had a bad game. He was probably too busy thinking about like his wardrobe choices and his clothing. He probably couldn't focus on football. Thursday morning is a good time to check. Yep. Yeah, we have to get into like the habit of things like that. His wallet was weighing him down, yeah. All the bling was too heavy. I like it when a quarterback shows up to the game and he's just wearing like normal athletic clothing. Yeah. Sometimes, like, I get it. I guess it's a fashion show. I just don't really understand that aspect of it. I don't understand why it has to be a fashion show. And they don't all treat it that way, but a lot of the quarterbacks do. I should probably be more careful in here than I'm being. I think I'm a little bit overconfident because they're such a low level. Anubis, yeah, I played some this morning. I recorded some this morning actually, and I should be able to get it up by late afternoon or evening. I should be able to put the video out. It's publishing in Shotcut right now. Yep, I'm really liking the rogue. The rogue might eventually become my alliance main because I like the priest, but there's just something special about the rogue. So we'll see. But yeah, I'm definitely still playing it. I took a couple days off it while I was like exceptionally sick. Yeah, didn't Jalen Hurts do well last year? Yeah. Yeah, there's something really awesome about the rogue. I'm just really liking it. So that may eventually become my alliance main. I haven't really decided yet. And then like what I might do is like the series is gonna go, but like maybe sometimes I'll stream it. You know, I probably won't always stream it because I only want to do the alliance stuff when I can get on in the evenings. And there are plenty of evenings that I won't be able to get on, so I'll probably continue recording it, but I think I will probably pop on to like stream it sometimes. And just kind of work those episodes into the series. And hopefully like it doesn't upset too many people. There will still be plenty of immersive recordings with it, but I think sometimes I will stream on it. Yeah, I'm telling you, with 2 good daggers, like, you can just roll over stuff. It's a lot of fun. I am having a blast on it. Yeah, I mean, like, we've split the party now, so it's like, it's hard to, if I want to do dungeons, I'm gonna have to do them in the evenings. I'm gonna have to do them when people are on, yeah. Like, it's not a bad idea to do it in the evenings. Obviously, like, not a lot of people play at 11:30 in the morning, my time. So... You know what I never did? I never made these bandages, and I never trained heavy wool. I really need to train heavy wool, because we probably are at a point now where we should be making silk. I have silk, so yeah. Anubis, you've only played rogue. Wow. I always find it interesting when people have like one class that they play, and that's what they play, and that's all they play. It's probably a good way to like attain mastery, as opposed to what I do, where like I play everything. I'm narrowing things down. Over the course of time, I probably will have like only a couple classes that I truly want to play. Warrior and Rogue are on that list. Priest is on the list. Especially in Classic Era, though, there's something special about melee, because like I said, you get a new weapon. It's such a good feeling, you know? If you get a new staff on a caster, you're like, oh, okay, cool, some stats. I really think that like I would have enjoyed casters more in solo self-found. If I could go back, I would have focused on doing more caster stuff in solo self-found. When getting weapons was like, you know, basically impossible. The warrior is really fun, yeah. Yeah, the warrior's a real joy to play too. Anubis, check out a warrior, man. Yeah, if you like a rogue, like, check out another melee class. Check out a warrior, I would say. I would say probably avoid paladin, but check out a warrior, see if you dig it. You get to charge in, you know, like rogue has the iconic stealth, and warrior has a charge, and they're both very unique. Instead of just killing all these guys, I could probably be like looting the boxes, you know? actually trying to complete the quest would be good. As fun as it is just to come in here and kill these guys, you know, we should probably try to get the quest done. This is a runaway type of situation. That's what this is. Oh god. Oh guys, we ran the wrong way. F's! Let's get some F's into chat, please. we need the F's. There's no way we live, right? There's no way we live? Ah, there's the days. Oh, there it is. Shit, just keep going. It's over. Shit. Oh. Overconfidence. His name was Robert Rambles. He was a fucking dumbass. I mean, the good news is we only died with a single gold. Well, almost 2 golds. But yeah, that's the end of that. Oh, God. I could have ran anywhere. I thought for some reason, you know... Nah, I'm not gonna blame the layering. I could have ran anywhere else. I could have ran back the way I came. I was living in a world where there were other players in the game, where somebody might have, like, cleared down below to do the escort quest. Yeah, I was living in a made-up world where there were other players also playing the game with us. So, yeah. Alright. Well, that's fun. Let me do a couple things here. Yeah, I don't know if I can jump onto the rogue. Because, yeah, I'd like to. Now, I gotta do something horde side for this, so... Try again. Oh god, it does suck. Yeah, I was living in a world where there might be other people, like, clearing down below, because we'd seen that person do the escort quest, so I was like, hey, maybe jumping down here is a good idea. Jumping down there was not a good idea. Why do we look alive? I hate that it does this. How do I just be dead? Okay, there we go, now we're dead. Perfect. New warrior? Probably not a third time. No, I don't know if I'm feeling that or not. Let's well, I'm not gonna delete yet because I want my name. I can't do 2 rogues, I don't think. I don't think I can do a rogue on the Alliance side and a rogue on the Horde side, maybe. I don't know. I didn't anticipate this, so I didn't have a plan. There was no plan. There's only Zool. Shaman? Yeah, I mean, why not? Let me think about it for a minute. Ah, Christ. I have the mage, yeah. I do have a level 15 mage. Is that what I want to do? Is that, do I want to do the mage? I don't really want to. That's the thing about it, is I don't really want to. I'm not really in the mood to cast, to be honest. I could, but I'm not really in the mood for it. It's a bummer. It was my fault. I was super distracted and I was overconfident, and then I just jumped the wrong way. I just had some stupid idea that the pathway below would be cleared. Alliance Night Elf Druid. A melee hunter. Oof. Oh, crap. Crapola. Dude, I can't play a druid. I can't look at a cat's ass or a bear's ass for 300 hours in this game. Oh. Enhancement Shaman? Go warrior again? Damn it. I don't know if I can. Tauren Druid? Oh god. Orc lock. I just want to hit things. I want to hit things with a big thing, okay? I want to hit things with a thing. That's all. That's all I want to do. We could do shaman. Yep. Okay. Son of a bitch. Oh. Oh god. It didn't save my... It doesn't save my loadout? Come on now. Oh. Why can't it just save the last configuration that I had set up and make my life a little bit easier? A shaman is just a warrior with mana. I mean, yes and no. If you do enhancement, then yeah, you can have a big two-hander. I mean, the shaman has a lot of other stuff going on also, like a distracting totem, like totems to aggro some of those guys that killed us. Yeah, it's a tough one, mainly because I wasn't ready for it. But I was like, I'm too confident here. Dead. It's gonna be the story of my fucking life. Yeah, I should just give up and play a fucking paladin. So paladin's gonna be the only class that I can live on, you know what I mean? So should I just give up and play a paladin? It's the only class that I'm gonna survive on. It's the only reason I got to level 47 and solo self-found was not because I'm a good player, it wasn't because I pay attention. It was because I had bubbles. It was because I had lay on hands. Yeah. Is that what I have to do? Like, because I don't think anything else is gonna live. Yeah, we could try this, but it's probably not gonna live. Yeah. It's probably not gonna live. You think the shaman will be easy to live? I've gotten the shaman killed too. Rogues have vanish. Yeah, I know. I know all the things. I know what the shaman has. I know what the rogue has. Either way, I'm gonna have to I'm gonna have to make a thumbnail here. Here, let's I'll I'll take it to the polls while I make a new thumbnail. Here, let's start a poll. New Horde character. Sad face. Shaman. Rogue. There you go. Have at it. In the meantime, I have to go into GIMP here and I have to make a new thumbnail. Yeah, 2 rogues would get stale for me too, Vale. Exactly. Yeah, that's what I was thinking too. And just get boring, you know? Oh, that's not what I wanted to do. Hey, it looks like Shaman might win this one. Let me get the Shaman class color. There it is. That doesn't quite seem right, but I guess it's fine. Alright. I'm not going to be a Tauren. I can't do a pull for the race because I can't play Tauren. Yeah, sorry guys. I can't. They move like they're swimming, they're walking underwater, and it bothers the hell out of me. It bothers me. Oh yeah, Alex, anything I did differently I could have lived. Yeah, I could have just ran back the way I came. I could have probably fought all of them with retaliation. Yeah, I'm just an idiot. It's fine. Like, it's not a big surprise to me. That's why I think that I'll probably only ever succeed getting a character to max level if I go on a paladin. Just because it has buttons that when I F up, which I'm invariably going to do, it has buttons to make sure that I don't die. And no other class really does. So, yeah. Like, for me, the paladin is just like idiot-proofing, you know? Just absolute idiot-proofing. Alright. Yeah, I could group, but like grouping is like that requires foresight and the thought that I might die. And I'm the special kind of idiot that I don't ever think I'm gonna die, you know what I mean? Boop, there we go. Let's do, oh no, let's not do that. Let's Control Z. Save as Shaman template. There we go. Layered image size. I guess I could show you guys what's going on. Alright, thumbnail's updated. The description is not updated. Description. Do Orc Shaman. Professions, well, we know we're gonna do skinning, and that's all we really know right now. We'll leave it at that. Okay, that's fine. The female troll animations suck. Yeah, I've played a female troll shaman in Wrath, and the swing animations suck. They just seem weak and stupid. That's all. Yeah, I don't mind the female troll, like the way they look, but their weapon animations are kind of lame. All right, I'm gonna do this. This is what I'm gonna do. But I will say this: if I get another character killed, I'm gonna go on a paladin. Because I know I'd like to live, like, eventually. I don't want to be the meme that, like, I only have, like, level 20 characters. So, like, eventually I do want to live. I know I don't take it seriously. It might seem like I don't actually want to live, but I fucking do. and so if I get another character killed, I'm gonna go on a paladin. Because I do want to live. Yeah, I want to get to max level on a character, you know? And I feel like that's probably only going to be very likely on a paladin, but I'll give this a shot first. But this will be the last one. Yeah, this will be the last one. Cool. I guess this is fine. I do like the priest, but I son of a bitch. Really, guys? Somebody who, you know, the person who grabbed my name, I hope you're happy. I hope you fucking love it. I deleted, right? Did I not? I did fucking delete. So yeah, the person who grabbed my name, fucking congratulations. There, you got a reaction out of me. So congrats. Yeah, people are fucking stupid. It's not like I don't already know that about human beings. Whoever you are, fuck you. Yeah, I hope you stub your fucking toe really badly today, and that it hurts. And fuck this game for not holding on to my name when I have a character who's in my deleted list.
Long ago, the Orcish horde was corrupted by the Burning Legion and lured to the world of Azeroth.
What do you need? Be safe. Samsung. Dabu. Go with honor.
Look, we're playing with one other person. Isn't it fucking cool to play hardcore fresh start and to start up a character and to have one other person here? Isn't it lovely? Oh, two other people. Sorry. Isn't layering the best thing that Blizzard has ever done for hardcore? There's probably like 200 people here. But we get to see and play with 6 of them. There were probably 12 people in that cave I died in, and instead of getting to see or play with any of them, there was fucking nobody. Thank you, layering. Yeah, I'm gonna blame layering for this shit. That's what I'm gonna do. My own stupidity and layering. Layering, making the world seem dead since 2023. Here's my theory about why they're layering so much. And this is like a tinfoil hat conspiracy theory, okay? It's because like when they layer, the game seems dead. The game feels dead. The game looks dead. When you're playing it, it feels dead. When you're watching somebody play it, it looks like dead game. And so that's just the vibe you get. The vibe you get is dead game is dead. Because there's no one around. Because it's an MMO where you don't see other people very often. We got a few people here, because we're in the starting zone. But my tinfoil hat theory is that they are fine having as many layers as possible. Because they get to appease the whiners who cry about having to fight for mobs, who whine about having to fight for clickable objects. They get to appease those loud people. And they get to make the game look dead. But Robert, you ask, why would Blizzard want to make the game look dead? I'll give you a second to think about it. Have you thought about it? What came out recently besides hardcore? What came out recently? Why would Blizz want this game to look dead? They want it to look dead, so you think, well, shit, this seems dead. Maybe I should go play retail. Spend some money in the cash shop. Farm up some tendies. Buy those bundles. That's why it would benefit them to make this game look dead. Because they don't make money off of hardcore. Abso-fucking-lutely. Yes. And so, while they appease the whiners and the crybabies who don't want to really play an MMO, they can make the game look dead, which will drive some people away, and a small percentage of the people that get driven away will go back to retail. And an even smaller percentage than that will spend money on the cash shop. But for Blizzard, that's money that they wouldn't get otherwise, so it's worth it to them. That's my tinfoil hat theory for today. About why layering is so out of control, about why there are so many layers, about why they have no smart systems designed to ever really let you see other players out of the starting areas. That's my tinfoil hat theory for the day. Now take it with a grain of salt, because I am rightly pissed off about a couple of things at the moment. But that's kind of how I feel about it. Private Gem, you could probably figure out, you look at the screen for a minute, you'll figure out why I might be upset. The other reason I'm upset, because like, as soon as I deleted my character, some shitbag, asshole, piece of trash human being took my name. Yeah, some complete piece of garbage decided, oh, it'd be funny to take this guy's name. And I hope they fucking stub their toe and break it. Kitty, I talked about this yesterday. This is an MMORPG, it's not a chat simulator. I don't want to go into general chat every time I want to group. I want it to be like it was on Blood Cell Buccaneers, where I could see players in the world. It's a shared world. It's an MMO fucking RPG. Massively multiplayer. Massively. Not a couple of people. Not I have to spam in guild to get a fucking group together or in general chat. It's supposed to be an MMORPG. If there are 700 people in my zone, I want to see at least 20 or 30 of them. I don't want to seek out a group before I do something. I want my experience to be organic. I want to see a guy in the area I'm in and say, hey guy, right-click invite. I don't want to be, oh, hey, anybody at the Barrow Den? I could really use some help on this hard quest. I'm playing an MMORPG. I want to see the people in the world. I know I could go into general. I know I could beg for a party. I don't want to. I shouldn't have to. When there are hundreds and hundreds of people in a zone, I should be able to see enough of them that I just right-click somebody near me and invite them to a group, or I talk and slash say. So you're not wrong, but I'm right. This is a massively multiplayer RPG.
For victory. Glory to the Horde. Strength. Go with honor.
If this were Bloodsail Buccaneers 6 months ago, we would see 100 people right now. There'd be 100 fucking people. They'd be all over the place. If it were Bloodsail Buccaneers 6 months ago, there would have been 12 other people in that fucking cave where I died. And that's just the reality of it. Instead, we have 27 fucking layers, and they allow 6 people per layer. So that the world looks dead. So that the game feels dead. So that people who don't know any better, or who are watching the game and not playing it, they say, oh, look at this dead game. This is a multiplayer RPG, but then there's nobody around. A dead game looks dead. I know, because I get fucking YouTube comments. Why does the game look dead? Where are the players at? Well, they're in 27 different fucking layers. That's where they're at. No, they don't play their games. Yeah, they don't give a shit. Like, they'd be more than happy for people to decide this game is dead. Because, like I said, a small fraction of the people that decide that will go back and play retail. And a smaller percentage of that will go back and play retail and spend money in the cash shop. And that's a couple dollars that Blizz wants that they're not getting right now. So they don't care. They don't give a shit. They don't even know what it means for something to be an MMO. They have no idea. We can assume it's good intentions. I don't think it is good intentions. Because I think that the only intention is to appease the loud fucking crybabies who whine about having to wait for mobs, who whine about having to wait for cactuses. It's just to appease the loud, whiny crybabies. And the rest of the people who want to just play an MMO, who are willing to sometimes fight for tags and fight for items, you know, we're not out there on the fucking forums bitching about it. We just have to live with the fact that we don't get to play with as many other people as we should. We just have to live with it. Like, what kind of world is it where, like, you choose to play an MMORPG and then you think, well, there's too many people. I don't want to have to wait to tag a mob. I don't want to have to compete with another person. Oh no! Someone might tag my mob before I do. Oh no, then I have to find another mob. Oh no! Why are you playing an MMO? Go fucking play Final Fantasy XIV. Yeah, they made a change because people whine and cry. At any inconvenience, people will whine and cry. Please streamline my experience. Here, let's take a look at something really quick. Let's just have a little look. Let's see if this is what it was like. Maybe it was always dead. Maybe I'm just fucking imagining things, and maybe it was always dead. Is that what it is? Was it always dead? Was Bloodsail Buccaneers always dead? Do I have fake embedded memories of a game that was always dead? Is that what it is? Like, is maybe that's what it is? That looked just as dead. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm the asshole. Maybe it was never. Maybe there was never anybody playing hardcore, and I made it all up. Maybe it's all ruse. Yeah, maybe it was all always made up. And none of my memories are real. Do you guys remember, like, re-rolling on your hardcore characters on Bloodsail and it being busy? Because that's what I remember, but maybe that's not real. Maybe it never was. Oh, here we go. So this is what it was like, you know, on Bloodsail. And this was not, I don't even know if this was at the height of it. But as we look off into the distance, in my shitty resolution here, we're in 1080 for some reason, we see people. There are people, and look at all the dead bodies. Oh, I'm being attacked in real life. Yeah, after the announcement it was dead. Yeah. Absolutely. Yeah, after the announcement it was dead. Look at all the people running around. Everywhere we looked, guys, there was fucking people. This is what it's like without layering. Or with, like, much minimal layering. Look at it. Look at all the people playing the game. It's not like that on the official servers. It doesn't look like that. It doesn't feel like that. But yeah, that's what it once was. We were once playing a version of hardcore where you got to see other humans. Where no matter where you were in the world, you got to see other people. And now we're playing a version of hardcore where they hide other people from you. Whereas, as often as not, you will look around and see nobody. And why? So that I can tag a boar without having to have any competition for it. That's why. So that somebody who's gonna whine, they can tag a boar, they don't have to go to the forums and whine about it. They can tag the boar and there's no one else around to tag it. Yeah. The audacity, wanting to see other people playing in the MMO? I'm gonna shut up and play the game for a while. See how that goes. Here, I'll add a note because people are gonna ask. Yeah. It's a spicy... Yeah, it's a shit take, right. It's a shit take, and I'll get flamed for it, but I don't give a fuck at this point. Anybody who played on Bloodsail and Hydraxian Waterlords knows that this is not what hardcore is supposed to feel like. It was all the people that came to hardcore that didn't play on Bloodsail, that didn't play on Hydraxian, that caused it to be in this fucking state. That caused Blizzard to add 27 layers, and it benefits Blizzard too, because like I said, the more people that see this game and they think it's dead, the more people will go play retail, you know, in their minds at least. I'm so pissed off my eye is twitching. That's a good sign, right? Your eye should twitch, right? Yeah, Ivy, I'm playing Horde for this character, and when this character dies, I'm going on a Paladin. I'm just, especially with no other people around to play with, you know, the only way I'm gonna live is gonna be on a Paladin, I think. Does it make it okay if they did it out of fucking incompetence? They're a multi-billion-dollar game company that's been making games for like 30 fucking years. Does it excuse it if they just did it out of incompetence or ignorance? Because if they had a single person who played the fucking game, who was an MMO player, who loved MMOs, if they had a single person playing it, they'd get in here and they'd be like, wait, guys, hold up. Guys, something's wrong. Guys, something's wrong. I'm not seeing the other players. If they had any fucking people playing the game at Blizzard who cared about MMOs, who loved MMOs, who understood what an MMO was supposed to be and embody, if they had a single person, they would do this. And they'd go, wait, something's wrong. Guys, we gotta fix it. You're allowed to be incompetent. You're allowed to fuck up and make mistakes. You're not allowed to sit back and just let it continue. Unless you don't give a shit. Or unless it's intentional. No, it is what I said. They want to appease the whiny crybabies who never played hardcore until it was an official Blizzard thing. There are more than 50 people here at level 1. There could be as many as 100 level 1 characters here right now. So it's popping off right now. But because of the layers, you don't get to see it or experience it or feel it. It has nothing to do with the time of day. Now yes, if there are 50 layers and later there are 1,000 level 1s, then yeah, you're gonna see more people. But there are more than enough people right now that we should be able to see a ton more people in our massively multiplayer fucking RPG. Maybe they got confused and they thought the M was for minimally multiplayer RPG. Minimally multiplayer. No, Tiger, that's not what it's about. There might have been someone around to save me had we not had layering. Yeah, there probably would have been 12 people in the cave. It's about what I'm seeing right now. As opposed to feeling like every time I died and re-rolled on blood sale, I felt excited because I was surrounded by tons of people doing the same thing. Hundreds of people going on the same journey, and now I'm surrounded by 6 people in my massively multiplayer online RPG. That's what's pissing me off right now. And the fact that it's been going on for a while, and Blizzard have done nothing to fix it. And what's pissing me off is that the reason it is this way is because of a handful of whiny fucking crybabies who were very loud and very vocal about how hard it was to tag mobs and how hard it was to get cactus apples. That's what's pissing me off right now, is that the game looks dead, and it's not dead, but it fucking looks dead, and it fucking feels dead. And if you were listening to any of the fucking words I'm saying, you'd realize that, man. Kitty, I understand that as you get higher in level in hardcore, less people are around. I fucking get it. Because I got to level 47 on a paladin. That's how it's supposed to be. When you start your journey, you're supposed to be surrounded by tons of people starting the journey. And then as you level, the world gets quieter and quieter and quieter. As a rite of passage, as you pass everybody who's died. I get it. You're not telling me anything I haven't experienced. I'm not talking about level 50 fucking 2. I'm talking about starting a new character at level 1 and how that feels. And again, if you were listening and you were thinking, you would know that. Gina, that's fine. You're done. I'm done too. My stream, my rants. And I've told people before, if you don't want to hear rants and you don't want to hear negativity, go watch a recorded video or go somewhere else. If I feel a certain way or I have thoughts, I'm gonna fucking share them. And if you don't like it, just leave. It's fine. There are lots of other places to go on the internet. If you don't like what you're hearing, or it's not the vibe for you, please go somewhere else. Because I'm never gonna feel something and have thoughts, and not share those thoughts and feelings on my fucking stream. And that same thing goes for anybody watching this as a VOD. If you're watching this as a VOD, don't type me your long YouTube comment about the negativity. If you don't think that I don't know that I'm being negative when I'm being negative, then you're delusional. Everything I say is intentional. Everything I share is intentional. So if I'm going on a negative ass rant and dropping 16 F-bombs, I know what I'm doing. Because I'm the one deciding to say those things. So please spare me your long drawn out YouTube comment about how the streams get negative sometimes. Obviously, yes they do. Because life is not all sunshine and rainbows and fluffy things. Sometimes shit sucks. Especially when things happen in a game that you love to make the experience of that game worse for everybody playing it. That sucks. And since I care, I have emotions. And since I'm not interested in being fake on the internet, I will let those emotions show in the way that I want to. So please spare me the comments. Thank you. If you already typed one and didn't hit send, Control A, backspace. Yeah. Control A, backspace. Yeah. And even the people who leave like long comments saying, I am done. Good, be done. They're probably not done. They're gonna be back. There are lots of corners of the internet you can go to where people are not genuine. Where people will put on a face, put on a mask, and they will behave a certain way all the time. Sometimes the way they behave is negative all the time. Sometimes the way they behave is positive all the time. And I don't do that. When I'm feeling positive, I'll be positive. When I'm seeing some shit happen to the game I love that is bad, I will be fucking negative about it. And that isn't gonna change. And if you're someone that doesn't like that, if you're someone that doesn't like seeing me express like genuine thoughts, feelings, and emotions, I would rather you not be here. I would rather you go somewhere else, to one of those fake corners of the internet, where you can listen to somebody just spew the toxic positivity at you that you want to make you feel how you want. I'd rather you go there.
Loktar, go with honor. Dabu.
Shirt matches. Yeah. The shirt says it all.
Greetings.
Yeah, Evan, if I had to be positive all the time, I wouldn't do this. I wouldn't be able to do this.
Go forth to victory.
I would say I'm generally chill, relatively positive about 80% of the time. Realistically, I'm not a very positive person. I'm pragmatic, and I try to be realistic, and I try to be chill, but I'm not actually like a very positive person. I don't see why people see that.
Straight.
It's easy to, I guess, watch like a recorded VOD and where there's no human interactions, where it's just a guy talking about a game, and like, this guy's a really positive person, but I'm really not. I'm realistic, I'm pragmatic, I have strong opinions about the things I have opinions about, but I wouldn't describe myself as a positive person, and no one that knows me in real life would describe me that way. So it's always kind of baffled me. Yeah, and on a recorded series, like, I'm not reacting to conversations. I'm not, you know, it's totally different. There is no human interaction in a recorded series. It's completely different. the live stream chat doesn't make me negative. It's not just negativity. I like being able to express things that I feel. That's one of the reasons why I do this. If I didn't like to express things that I felt, I wouldn't stream at all. It helps me to get it out there, to understand why I'm feeling the way that I'm feeling when I talk through the shit that I'm feeling. And yeah, and if people don't like that, they don't want to hear it, I get it. So yeah, in that case, go somewhere else. Yeah, exactly, Anubis. Yes. Mm-hmm. What are my thoughts on the retail patch? I haven't played it. Yeah, I can't really speak to it. I have zero interest in playing retail. Yeah, that's the other thing, is like when I can get the rants out on the stream, then the recorded stuff is like less ranty, because I've already gotten it out, I've already worked through it. No, Auntie, I'm gonna tell them to fuck off. Because I'm gonna be the genuine person that I am. And I'm not. I've tried that, but I'm not doing that anymore. If someone doesn't like the content, if they don't like me expressing myself, that means they don't like me. And if you don't like me, go away. Okay? There's lots of other people on the internet. If you don't like how I talk about the game, if you don't like any of the opinions that I have to share, if you just want to be argumentative and try to get me into logic traps and stuff like that, then just go somewhere else. And so no, I'm not just going to gently point them somewhere else. If someone's going to come in and be like, oh, this is super negative, oh, I'm done, I'm going to say, okay, go the fuck away. Because that's a lot more genuine, and it's how I actually feel. If I wanted to talk in front of people for 6, 7, 8 hours a day and hide how I felt, I'd go back to working in corporate America. I'd go back to training corporate classes. I would make twice as much money. I would never see my family. I'd probably hate much of my life. I would just go do that, though. If I wanted to go put on a mask and completely control every emotion that I ever had, I've done that already. I did it for years and years and years. And there's a reason why I'm not doing it today, because I don't want to. Gee, how many players online? Thousands, thousands. I'll do /who won, /who. Let's say we'll go into just Duratar in a second, and we'll do level 1s here in Duratar, and we'll see. But yeah, hundreds and hundreds of people, and the part of the big negative rant I've been on is that we can't see any of them. We can't see any other people because of layering. So let's just do like 1 to 2 here in Duratar. If 50 is as many as the tool can return, because for some reason Blizzard cannot update their technology from 2004. So it can't return as many people as there are. So 1 to 2, there are more than 50 people. If we just do 1, there are 13 people 1, so lots of people are level 2. But yeah, levels 1 to 2, we have over 50 people, except we only see about 6 of them. As opposed, and we were looking at videos of like Bloodsail Buccaneers and what it was like back in the day, when there wasn't layering on Bloodsail Buccaneers, and like you would look out into the starting areas and you would just see waves and waves and waves of people, And that was like the best part of hardcore for me, was seeing like all of the people. And being excited knowing that I was on a journey with other people. And not like a journey on my own in a single player game, which, you know, is not what we're in for. What other characters did we play in hardcore besides the paladin? Shaman, paladin, druid. We played a hardcore druid. Let me see. Let's find episode 1. Let's see Mulgore. How was Mulgore back on... Mulgore to me is like one of the least popular starting zones in the game. So back on Bloodsail Buccaneers, how was Mulgore when I had a fresh start on the Druid? Let's have a little look. Let's put this over here. We'll wait through the ads. I don't pay for premium on all my YouTube accounts. But let's see. Yeah, Mulgore was pretty dead. To be fair, Mulgore was pretty dead. There weren't a lot of people on Bloodsail playing on Mulgore, but we checked out like vids from Elwyn Forest, and it was like waves and waves of players just running around everywhere. And you no longer get to have that experience, which to me was one of the coolest things about playing on hardcore. Was that in the lower levels, you really got to see like so many people playing. There were so many opportunities for things to happen organically. Here we go. This is as many people as I've had in the frame all day. Yeah, I got 3 people here, and that's as many people as I have in the frame. I haven't had that many people since we started this character. Yep. There we go. I think I got it all out. I've been upset about the layers for a long time. I've been upset about the layers since like day 3 or 4. Since it started to become apparent that like we just weren't going to see a lot of other people. And I've kind of just it's been building every day, because every day I think maybe today is the day they peel back some of the layers. People have spread out a bit. Maybe today is the day that I log in and I get to see people. And then I thought, well, Defias Pillagers, there's more people playing over there. Maybe on Defias Pillagers it's different. And then this morning on the Rogue was the same thing. I went into the Troll Cave in Dunmorrow, and there was nobody else in the cave. I cleared through the cave completely on my own without seeing another person. You guys will see it in the VOD. I'll put it up later tonight. But yeah, I cleared through that cave. There weren't any other people in it, and it didn't make any sense. The gnomes, you know, you gotta kill the leper gnomes for the 2 mechanical parts, and how it's usually a bottleneck area because the drop rate sucks, so there's always a bunch of people there doing it. I did it solo. There was nobody else doing it because of layering. There were more than 50 people in the zone at that level, but I couldn't see them. And so it's been I've been growing an animosity towards the layering. And it finally bubbled to the surface today. Yeah. West, why is leveling up so boring in retail? Because nothing you do matters. Because in retail, nothing you do matters. Nothing you do matters until you're at max level. So you feel bored because all of your inputs are basically meaningless. There's not really a lot of challenge, but it's not just that there's not a lot of challenge, it's literally that nothing you do has any matters at all. In retail, you're just trying to find the quickest way to get to max level, so that you can be put on the treadmill of meaningless rewards that Blizzard is going to give you over time on like the loot treadmill. That's why you just feel bored, because there's no inherent challenge in the video game itself, and also nothing you do really matters until you're max level. And even then, when you do stuff at max level, none of that matters either, because even if you get like the best gear that you can get, in a couple months that gear is going to be garbage, and there's going to be better gear that you have to get. And then the awesome gear that you worked hard for, other players are going to be able to get that gear very, very easily once a new patch comes out. So there's many things in retail that just invalidate all of your efforts. Yeah, so just buy a boost. Yes, that's what Blizzard wants you to do. Yeah. Just buy a boost, and then you'll be max level, but the same thing's going to happen to you, is you're going to be doing stuff at max level, and you're just going to have this realization that, like, nothing you do even really matters. You're going to be doing content from patch to patch that's going to cease to exist as soon as there's another patch. Like, you'll be doing the elemental invasions, like, in one patch, and then that's going to go away. And then you'll be doing the Emerald Dream Surges, and then that's going to go away. And you're just going to be on this constant treadmill of doing meaningless empty content for meaningless empty rewards. Because they have forgotten how to make the game feel like an RPG where your character matters, or where the things you do on your character actually matter. Rick, I have a comment up above, man. Yeah, I made a bad decision in a cave, and I retreated the wrong way. Let's say I retreated in the wrong direction. But ultimately, I was just being overconfident and distracted by myself, and I just made a bad choice, and I went the wrong way. It was one of those spots where there was some of those pally bubbles. The pally bubbles would have saved us, but the warrior, I got overwhelmed. If it was the rogue, you think I'd have survived? I don't know. I feel like the rogue might have died faster. If I had vanished, we might have survived. Oh yeah, if the rogue was that level, yeah, then definitely Anubis. Yeah, if the rogue was that level, and we got into that situation, then yeah, I probably would have been able just to vanish out of it. Absolutely. Earthbind totem could help. You know, the distracting totem. Basically, any totem that can get aggro would have helped. Yeah, the rogue would have lived. The warrior, Alex is right. I should have stood and tried to fight even the initial 4 guys. Even those initial 4 guys, had I popped retaliation, I probably could have killed them. At least it would have been a lot smarter than trying to run the way that I did. Yeah, right, exactly, Clint. Yeah, there wasn't a single, because of, you know, and I can't, people say, oh, you blame layering because you died, you blame the layering because you died because you're a bad player, so you blame the layering. Yeah, a little bit. I am a bad player, but I do blame the layering a little bit, because in any other version of the game that didn't have layering, there would have been a couple other people in that cave. And I either A, would have naturally just grouped up with them because they were there, or B, they might have cleared some of the guys and I would have had a little bit of an easier escape. So no, I died because I'm stupid. But in a world without layering, I might not have died. Because if someone had been doing that escort quest, like we'd seen somebody doing it, they would have cleared that pathway that I jumped down onto. And there wouldn't have been 50 mobs down there. But in a game where I'm in my own lair, and there are no other players, then it makes it a lot harder to survive. How many characters have died up to this point? On official hardcore, just the 2 warriors. Yep, first warrior died at level 18, and then we lost the warrior today at level 27. That's it. Oh yeah, Clint, I panicked. Yeah, I saw the 4th guy and I was like, ah! Ah! That's what I said in my head. It was that exact noise. I don't know if I'll ever do another warrior. Yeah, I might be warriored out. If this character dies, I'm going on a paladin. I have to just plan for it now. Yeah, because I know that on a paladin I can live. Because the paladin allows me to be stupid and make bad choices, but then I have several buttons to make up for it. Like, between a bubble and lay on hands and a heal, like, I could have got the paladin out of that. The paladin would have lived. The paladin would have lived through that. And so if we get killed on this character, I will be going on a paladin. It'll have to happen. And Paladin's an auto attack simulator. I like auto attack simulators. Yeah, I'm like an old school person. I don't mind if a lot of the rotation is auto attack. That's why I like the rogue. Like I don't mind.
Not that kind of orc. Okay.
Yeah, I mean, for someone doing what I'm doing, like the less I have to pay attention, the better. Like the less buttons I have to push, the better for someone doing what I'm doing here. I like the shaman. No, I do like a shaman. Except, like, I don't know if I'm gonna be able to live on it. The shaman was the very first character that I played on Bloodsail Buccaneers hardcore. It was the very first character I played. I made up a bunch of rules for myself that I didn't have to. The one rule was that we could only equip gear that we made ourselves. The other rule was that we could only eat food that I cooked myself. I took away all the names. I got rid of the health bars and the floating names to make it harder. And that character lived until level 19. So I have fun on a shaman. It's not the S tier DPS that a warrior is. However, you know, you get heal buttons. So heal buttons are good. You get like distracting totems that can help you out of situations, so that's good too. Vic, I didn't die due to layering. See, here we go. It's funny when you say something and you even say like, this is not what killed me, but then you go on to explain a scenario where you might have lived, and then people will still hear what they want to hear. No, I didn't die because of layering. I died because I pulled 17 fucking enemies, jumped down the wrong way, and panicked. What I'm saying is, in a world without layering, there would have been 12 other people in that cave, and there would have been a chance that some of the enemies I pulled would have been dead. And with 12 other people in the cave, I would have right-clicked on one of them and invited them to party, and then right-clicked another one and invited them to party. But in a world with layering, as many layers as there are, there were no people to click on, and there were no people there killing other enemies. So no, layering can't get you killed, and I've said this 17 times now.
Speak, friend.
But layering could have been a situation where there would have been a clear way to get out. We don't know. We'll never know, because we'll probably always have heinous amounts of layering in this game now. So now we'll never know. I don't see global chat isn't layered. That has nothing to do with what I'm talking about. I'm talking about seeing players in the game where I'm at, like you would see them in an MMORPG. Yeah, and it's got nothing to do with how many people are in general chat. I'm not playing the fucking AOL chat room simulator game. I'm playing World of Warcraft. And in my MMOs, I think it's right to see people in the world. I think it's right when there's 7 other people standing next to me. I don't think they should be in different layers. I think they should be actually with me. We should be inhabiting the same world, because that's kind of like the whole point of an MMORPG. But if you're a young person or an ignorant person, you don't know that. So I cut you some slack, because you probably just don't understand like how an MMO is supposed to feel. So I get that. My comment is the warrior is dead, and thanks to layering, maybe hardcore is too. That's the comment. And what I mean by that, by maybe hardcore is too, because when you look out into the world, it looks like a dead game. When you look out into the world in the starting area, especially where you expect to see tons and tons of people going again, you look out and you see nobody, and so it makes the game look like it's dead. It makes the game feel like it's dead. It makes people who watch the game on YouTube leave comments like, "Oh, why do you play this dead game? There's nobody playing this dead old game." That's the reaction it gets when people see the world looking like this. And on Bloodsail Buccaneers and in the history of World of Warcraft Classic, this hasn't been the case. So that's the ambiguous part of the comment. The comment does not even insinuate that layering killed the warrior. The comment insinuates that because of layering, this game mode looks dead and might be dead. Rhymy, you've never waited 30 minutes for one mob. And if you don't like waiting, go play a fucking single player game, man. It's an MMORPG. You got soft skin, you can't wait, or you don't got time to wait. Go do something else with your time, man. No one's making you be here. Go play a different game. They have like 16 layers. Yeah, no, it's like 7 or 10, yeah. It's dead when you compare it to how Blood Cell Buccaneers was a couple months ago. So, yeah. No, the game is absolutely not dead. That's the problem. Is that there are hundreds and hundreds of people in this zone with me right now. But because of layering, I only get to see 6 of them. Because of layering, I only get to see 6 of the hundreds of people here. That's what makes the game feel dead. Yeah, if you're a person that doesn't like to wait on a mob or have competition for spawns or have competition for quest items, then you don't want to play an MMO. Go play a different game. Go play The Witcher 3. It's a great game. Single player, you'll never wait for anything. The whole point of a massively multiplayer RPG is that you are playing with massive amounts of people. And if you don't understand that, and if you don't think that's the way the game should be, then you're stupid, and you're wrong. And that's pretty easy to be able to say truthfully. If you don't think a massively multiplayer online RPG should have tons and tons of people playing in the same layer, then you're stupid, and you're wrong, and this is not the genre for you. And please don't ruin the genre that I love with your whiny, soft-skinned bullshit. I would much rather there be hundreds of people here and have it take forever to tag anything. Like opening night. Was opening night a pain in the ass to tag a single boar? Yes. Was opening night some of the funnest time I've had in the game? Yes. Because opening night, there weren't layers. They didn't have all the layers they had. So opening night was amazing. And on Blood Cell Buccaneers, every time you went again, it felt like opening night. It felt like a launch day every single time. It was, every time you had to re-roll it, it sucked to lose your character, but you're like, hey, at least there's going to be hundreds of other people rolling again with me. We're all going again. And it was like that every time. And that was kind of the spirit of what made hardcore so enjoyable, was that you always felt like you were going again and that you had a community around you that was doing the same thing. It's not that they don't have patience, they're whiny and bitchy. That's being soft-skinned. They don't have the tenacity just to like, you can feel like something sucks. You can feel like, it fucking sucks that I can't get tags. But you don't gotta take it to the forums and whine about it as vocally as possible until a change is made. Like, if you can feel like it sucks, but just take it and realize that it's part of the experience, realize that it's part of the genre, and you either deal with it and you take it, or you go take yourself somewhere else. Like, that's the soft-skin part of it. I don't want to wait for a mob. Ugh. Okay, go play a single-player game. Go play fucking Sonic the Hedgehog. I don't know what to tell you. Layering means that there are 20 people standing right where I'm at, realistically. There are about 30 people here right now, but we're all in different instances of the same server. So instead of seeing those other 30 people that are in this cave, I am seeing the one other person. And if one of you guys were to come here right now on Skull Rock and stand where I'm standing, you probably wouldn't see me, because you would be in a different layer of the game. And so the layering just splits up the player base dramatically. So that instead of being in a zone where you're playing with 50 other people, you are in a zone where you're playing with 5 or 6 other people. Which is completely antithetical to the concept of a massively multiplayer online RPG. Clint, have a few rounds on me. For the glory of the warrior, she lived hard and died harder. Clint, thank you so much, man. It's very generous of you. I appreciate that. It's like the multiverse. Kind of like the multiverse. Not really, but sure. Sounds good. It makes it very unfun. That's why I've been very negative, and I've been on a negative ass rant for like the last hour or so. Because I find it incredibly unfun. I find it incredibly unfun. Yeah. All right, let me get somewhere safe. I want you guys to have a look at something. This will be a better comparison for what we're talking about. Let's get somewhere safe really quick. This is probably not super safe. Let's go stand by this boar. He's pretty safe. And so what pisses me off is that like this is what it used to be like. So this was back on Blood Cell Buccaneers, what we're about to watch. It was a troll mage, so same starting area back on Blood Cell Buccaneers, back you know, it was like the midpoint of hardcore. It wasn't probably at its height, but it was about the midway through. So let's have a look here. And this is what it was like to start a new character on Blood Cell. This is like the 17th character I gotten killed. I'd gotten like a bunch of characters killed. I was going on a troll mage, and this is what it was like. All the moving things you see are players. Everybody there moving is a player. Okay. Oh, ads. I got ads because I don't pay for premium on 2 accounts. Oh, Walking Dead. Good ad. It knows its audience. Look at all the players. Okay? This is what hardcore is supposed to be like. This is what hardcore is supposed to look like. This is what it's supposed to feel like when you go again. When you go again, you do this. It's supposed to look like this. It's not supposed to be a game where there are no people playing. It's supposed to look like this. Every time you re-rolled on Blood Cell Buccaneers, it looked like this. You know, for the first 20 or so levels before people started to kind of filter out and die off, right? But you knew that if you died, you were going to get to re-roll and you were going to get to see this. And it was such a great experience every time. You were fine with going again, because look at all the people that were going again. Vic, it's popular right now. There's thousands of people playing. We're layered. Are you being deliberately ignorant? Are you being deliberately ignorant? There are as many or more people playing now that there were at this point. You just can't see them. That's the point, man. You're missing the point. And if you don't think that hardcore's popular now, then Blizzard won. Blizzard did what they wanted to do. They made you believe that hardcore's a dead game. They made you believe that hardcore's a dead game because there are as many people playing. You just don't get to see them anymore. Look at all the people. Uh-oh. Oh, it was not me. You guys see it? Yeah, that's why I'm pissed off. Is that I wanted my hardcore to be like that, and what Blizzard did was because people are whiny crybabies, they made a bunch of layers. so that the whiny crybabies could all play the game as if it were like a single player game. Leo, nobody stood in line for 30 minutes, man. And yeah, but and also, like, what we're seeing now isn't balance. What we're seeing now is the complete opposite end of the scale. What we're seeing now looks like a dead game. There could be balance. You're not wrong. There could be 2 layers instead of 7. There could probably be 3 layers instead of... There could be a dynamic layering system that created a layer once there were players past a certain threshold. There could be a balance, but that's not the point. I'm not talking about what there could be. I'm complaining about what actually is. And what actually is not balanced. What actually is an environment where the game does not feel exciting to go again because you don't see anybody. Even though they're there, you don't see it. You have no idea how many times a guildie has ran up to where I'm at and they're like, oh, I'm where you are, but I don't see you. Why the fuck not? This is an MMORPG. Why is it that someone in my guild can come to where I'm at, but they don't even see me unless we group up? That's not the point of an MMORPG. And that's what I'm complaining about. I'm not talking about theoreticals. I'm talking about what we're actually experiencing, you know? Jay, in hardcore, no one's hanging out in the cities. Because the only people that hang out in the cities are like people at level 60, and in hardcore there's not a lot of them. Inventory full. Classic. We can equip a few things here though. Probably have some gear we can put on. And we're full. Oh, thanks, Clint. You beat me to it. Now, at that point, you know, it's fine. It's funny because, like, people are so blatantly ignorant and stupid that, and they're just trolls, because you'll say over and over again, you'll say, like, I got myself killed. I got myself killed, this is how it happened, it was my stupidity. Like, no, I don't think a lot of people degrade themselves as much as I degrade myself in a situation. Like, I always take accountability for the dumb shit that I do. And it's like, that's not even what we're talking about anymore. And I don't think a lot of people take accountability the way that I do when I admit, like, yes, I did about 7 stupid things. Here they all are. Let's list them all out. I like that we're weeding out, like, assholes today. This is... Oh, I should go on more negative rants. Because apparently it just weeds out the dickheads. Just some good old-fashioned dick weeding. Yep, pull them early, pull them often. I am completely okay with it. Do I plan on raiding if I hit 60? Probably not. It doesn't really appeal to me. I think if I went into a raid, I would just assume I was gonna die. I'd love to raid in like in a seasonal content, you know. Once we get into a new season, I'd love to check out the raids. But maybe not in hardcore, unless I just wanted to die. People like rants, 200 views. I don't know how they know that I'm ranting. Like, I don't know how it draws more people. And maybe people are like, oh, this guy's really popping off. Let's go troll him. It's probably shit like that, you know. This guy's popping off. He's out of control. He's out of control. Let's go troll him. It's probably, that's why we have 200 people here. Yeah, like for every person that's like, I hate the negativity, I'm out, like 2 more people come to troll. So yeah, it like boosts the views. Favorite ice cream flavor? I don't eat a lot of ice cream because I'm hypoglycemic, so I don't intake a lot of sugars. If I would say orange sherbet, but then people would tell me that's not ice cream. And I'm like, what the hell do you mean orange sherbet's not ice cream? It comes in an ice cream carton. But yeah, every time I say orange sherbet, someone tells me that's not ice cream. So I don't know. I don't know what to say. I'm gonna say orange sherbet. Yeah, orange sherbet's my favorite ice cream. Mm-hmm. You know what I fucking hate? Chocolate chip ice cream. Oh, no, I don't have any ice cream rants. Sorry. I couldn't even come up with one on the fly. I'm not familiar enough with ice cream to make up a negative ice cream rant. Yeah, sherbet is pretty much ice cream, right? I mean, people have told me that it's not ice cream, and it pisses me off. It comes in an ice cream carton. Therefore, it is ice cream. Like, if you come in a meat sack, you are human, right? You might be weird, you might not feel human, but if you are wearing a meat sack like mine, then you are human. If you come in an ice cream carton, you are ice cream. Your favorite sandwich is a hot dog? It's meat between 2 pieces of bread, so I say fair. I say fair. Lime sherbet. Yeah, the green sherbet. Orange tastes like baby aspirin? Oh my god, you might be right. You might have ruined orange sherbet for me, Anubis. You're lucky I can't eat a lot of it anyway. A hot dog is not a sandwich, it's a taco. Okay, okay, okay. Fair, fair, fair. I'm willing to accept some of these things. You know what I hate? I hate when people call something a pizza that doesn't have pizza sauce on it. Like if you've got a pie and it has like barbecue sauce and it has chicken and it has pineapples, that's not a pizza. That is a chicken pineapple barbecue sauce pie. It is a type of pie. It's just not a pizza pie. Because a pizza pie is defined by having pizza sauce. And pizza sauce is tomato based. And so what really gets to me is when people say they're gonna have a Hawaiian pizza and it's got barbecue sauce on it or something instead of tomato sauce. Shit's not a pizza. It's a Hawaiian pie. Call it what it is. Get it right or get out. Lasagna is technically a cake. Yeah, pasta cake. Mm-hmm. Yeah, if it doesn't have tomato sauce, if it doesn't have pizza sauce, it's not a pizza. That's it. Ghost is like, I listened to the whole rant about layering and all the F-bombs, but the pizza thing is going too far! It's too far! This guy's losing it! He says sherbet is ice cream. He says Hawaiian pizza isn't pizza. I can't stand this negativity. I'm leaving this channel forever, and I'm never coming back. Comes back the next day. Tim, if it doesn't have a crust on top, it's not a pie. Shit. I mean, I got nothing for that. You might be onto something. Well, it's like an open-faced pie. Isn't that a thing? Open-faced pie? Is that sounds weird. Maybe I should stop saying open-faced pie. It feels weird now. Yes, the warrior died. Yeah. Cheesecake is neither cake nor pie. Oh. Oh. You cannot agree with somebody, Ivy, but what you're doing is you're picking a certain part of a thing that somebody said, and then you're unilaterally applying it to the entire rant, which is stupid and ignorant. That's all. You're picking one part of something that I said, and then you're trying to apply it to the rest of the whole. And that's where you're wrong. You would lose a middle school debate with that kind of logic. A tomato is a fruit, therefore ketchup is jam. I will make my kid the most disgusting jam and peanut butter sandwich later then, and we'll see how he takes it. We'll see how he takes it. Like, listen, I was told this is jam. It's a jam and peanut butter sandwich. Like always, just eat it. Oh God. It's been so fun. Thank you guys for letting me rant. Thank you for all the trolls who showed up. I really appreciate it. Thank you for all of you who you weren't sure if you were trolls, but you've shown your true nature today. I really, really appreciate it. It's been great. I really do appreciate it. The trolls are strong with you. Yeah. I really appreciate it. I really appreciate all of you trolls who came out to inflate my numbers just for the chance to maybe try to catch me in one of your little ignorant logic traps, or to just try to say some random crazy shit. I really appreciate it. The algorithm likes it too. It's been good. The banhammer is stronger. And to all you guys who are just like your normal, genuine selves, I fucking love you guys the most. Because you guys can just be here. You can be your normal, genuine selves. You can accept that whatever I'm talking about, I am also being my normal, genuine self. Even if it's negative. Even if you don't necessarily like what I'm saying. Like, I appreciate those of you who can just listen. And you understand that I'm just being my genuine self. And you're not trying to hold me to some crazy standard of, like, positivity. Because, like I said, anybody who really knows me, like, they would not apply the word positive to me. Amy, am I a positive person? Would you be like, on Robert's list of top qualities, Robert's a very positive individual? I'm that kind of person that, like, I think of the worst thing that could go wrong. Like, I leave my house and I'm like, well, what kind of shit's gonna happen out there today? Is there gonna be a nail in my tire? Am I gonna get a flat? Am I gonna run out of gas? Like, I'm not a positive person. And there's a big difference between, like, being able to be chill most of the time and being a positive person. Yeah, like, I think Amy laughed out loud when I asked if I was positive. Yeah, and if I was being fake, I couldn't do this. Yeah, that's the other thing I try to explain to people is, like, I couldn't be here at all if I were just trying to be a certain thing. I couldn't keep it up. There would be no way. It would be impossible, and I would be frightened by anybody who could do this for hours and hours a day and somehow keep a smile on their face the whole time. Be afraid of that person. If you're watching a streamer and they stream for 3, 4, 5, 6 hours a day and they are all sunshine and rainbows, be worried about and afraid of that person, because that shit ain't normal. That is not normal human behavior. I'm positive. I'm pretty positive that I'm not positive. Exactly, Clint. Tactical. Don't feed the trolls. Thank you for the 420, man. I appreciate that. It's gonna be that time when I end the stream, I think. Yeah, exactly, Anubis. Exactly. Oh, not once ever. No, never once. Mm-mm. I do not recall. Isn't that what politicians say? I do not recall. I cannot recall. I didn't get the medallion. Oof. I'm probably getting a lot of kill experience though. I feel like we've been fighting stuff, haven't we? I clicked the Thrazzle's pick, I just didn't get the medallion. I don't think I saw the guy. Would you say no comment? No comment. Do you do this? No comment. Ross says, just roll the pally! Come out to LA! Roll the pally! We'll get together, have a few laughs! Thanks, man. I appreciate the super chat. The pally will invariably happen, yeah. It's probably destiny. Probably Destiny. I am having fun on the Shaman. To be fair, I haven't been paying attention to a lot of the gameplay. So there's that. Blood Moon, thank you so much. I appreciate that. That's really generous. You guys have been really great today. Thanks for putting up with me. It's a little too early for a Christmas movie reference. Yeah, I mean, Die Hard is a Christmas movie, so... It kind of got sad when Die Hard stopped being a Christmas movie. Like, it was Die Hard 1 and Die Hard 2 were both Christmas movies. And, Die Hard with a Vengeance was a good movie, but it wasn't a Christmas movie. So that was sad. It was the opposite of a Christmas movie. There was like a heat wave or something. I remember it was a heat... My favorite Christmas movie is Die Hard. Mark, yeah. Die Hard is my favorite Christmas movie, absolutely, and Die Hard 2. It's hard. Like I think people don't like Die Hard 2, but Die Hard 2 is almost better than Die Hard 1. Yeah, it's close. It's really close. Die Hard 3 is underrated. Yeah, it's a good film, but it wasn't a Christmas film, and it ought to have been. What's my favorite action movie? Die Hard. Hello. Yeah, Die Hard 2 is really, really good. I'll see. Oh, it's like 2 sucks. There are people that are in that camp. Yeah, I really liked it. Tim, can you claim that your favorite Christmas movie is The Matrix? I mean, you can. I'm not gonna call you out on it. The first Lethal Weapon movie. I haven't watched the first Lethal Weapon movie in maybe like 20 years. That's what I kind of miss about like broadcast television, is every once in a while you'd catch like a marathon on like the TNT channel or Stars or something, where they'd play like all the Die Hard movies, or they'd play all the Lethal Weapon movies, and then you would just watch them. In the age of like mainly streaming stuff, you have to like purposely intend to watch a movie. And I don't usually purposely intend to watch a movie, but I used to watch a lot of movies when they were just on TV. I'd be like, oh cool, Die Hard's on, and I'd watch it. Oh, of course this guy's up there. What are the odds that I can like pull him down? Probably not very good. I guess I should find my way up to where he's at. Lethal Weapon is also a Christmas movie. Was it set during Christmas time? I don't remember that about it. I will be checking that out. Mm-hmm. The first game that I ever fell in love with? That's a tough one. I could name like different games. Like the game that got me like super into RPGs was Final Fantasy VII. But I don't know if that's like the first game that I fell in love with. I'd have to think about that more. Shamans wear leather, yes. They wear leather until 40, and then at 40 they wear chainmail. I liked Chrono Trigger. It wasn't like my favorite. But 7 got me into JRPG, so I went back after that and I played Final Fantasy VI. Arguably a better game than 7. And I played Chrono Trigger. What is this the shaman going to be when she grows up? She is probably going to be enhancement, like, while we level up. Alex, you're back on Horde side with the Hunter? I thought you were taking a break from Horde for a while. I must have missed something. It was all such a blur that I did not realize I had even been brought back into the guild. That must have been during my blood pressure being super high about the layering thing, yeah. I completely missed accepting the guild invite. I could have ended up in any guild, apparently. I was seeing red at that point. And not a lot else. Leo, you're still at it, man. Did I not experience wait times for mobs on Bloodsub Buccaneers? Yeah. Yeah, sometimes I did. You know what I did? I was an adult about it, and I decided to do one of two things. I gave it a couple of chances to try to tag the mob, because we were hashtag no lines. We didn't wait in lines, because the lines are for sissies. And so I would try to tag the mob by spamming attack, like this. And if it spawned a couple times and I didn't get it, I moved on with my life. And I continued having fun with the game. Yeah. I just did the adult thing. And I tried to steal it from everybody else, like everyone was doing, because we were hashtag no lines. And if that didn't work, I moved on. It was easy. It was super easy. Yep. And it was fun. It was fun even when there was failure. Because in fact, sometimes things don't work out. Sometimes you just can't have it your way. Sometimes you don't get what you want, you get what you need. And what I need is to see lots of people playing the game, it turns out. So I really don't give a shit if I can't tag a named guy. I'm not gonna wait 30 minutes. I'm gonna wait a couple minutes, I'm gonna give it a couple shots. And if I can't get him, I would move on. I wouldn't do that quest. I'd go grind for a little bit. I'd go kill 15 enemies, and that would be the same amount of XP as me completing the quest. Yeah. Dustin, do I play retail? No. Not these days. I'll play retail again when the next expansion drops. I have zero interest in Dragonflight. Yeah, exactly, Wishful. Yeah, I would try a couple times. I'd let the mob spawn in a couple times. If I didn't get him, then I'd carry on. Like, anybody who actually knows anything about Classic, you know that the majority of your experience comes from kills anyway. So if you can't complete a quest, that's okay. Just go kill 15 or 20 guys. You'll get more experience doing that than you will turning a quest in. It's easy. Yeah, grinding mobs is the way to go. Yep, you could definitely grind mobs and level up that way if you want. Yep, because a lot of your experience while leveling up is from killing enemies. A smaller portion of it comes from turning in quests. For a minute, I got scared that this was like the Skull Rock guy. I had like weird flashbacks of getting the mage killed in Skull Rock. This is not the Skull Rock guy. He doesn't have a Void Walker, and he's not hurling Shadow Bolts. We're gonna be fine. There we go. I have so much garbage. Can I equip anything else? Not really. Okay, I think that's a good time to use the Hearthstone and just get back to where we need to be. Professions, skinning for sure. I think I'm just gonna do skinning herbalism and sell everything. I kind of don't like getting bogged down with production professions. So I think I'm gonna do skinning and herbalism and just vendor everything for a while. See how that goes. Find Spirit Rock, drink the Earth's... Oh, this is the Shaman quest. Oh god, Totem quest, guys. Totem quest. You guys know how much I love the Totem quests.
Strength and honor. Go with honor. I think the easy ones are pretty cool. I don't like when I have to travel super far out of my way to just do the totem stuff.
For the Horde.
Straw what? Thanks for the super chat. What is my favorite shaman class? My favorite spec? Enhancement spec for shaman. Because on enhancement I can swing a big two-hander and I don't have to worry about casting as many spells. Yep.
we are going to be going enhancement. Two-handed enhancement. I'm probably not even going to dual wield. What is layering? Layering is like, if 10 of you guys came and ran to where I'm at right now, if 10 of you guys came and stood next to me, I'd probably only see one of you. Because the rest of you would be in different layers. So we'd be on the same server. We could join a party and that would get us to the same layer. But layering is where there could be 5 other people in the same spot, but I'm not seeing them. Because they're in a different layer than I am. So it's a mechanic that makes the game look and appear dead. It inspires YouTube comments like, "Oh, this old game looks like no one's even playing it. There's nobody around." That's what layering is. When did sharding get renamed to layering? I don't know. Maybe because sharding means something else. there might have been some confusion about sharding. That's all. That's all I can really think. It's here somewhere. There's a pathway somewhere. Here we go. Yeah, that's exactly how they sound, Leo. Yeah. That's exactly... Look, another person! Another person! No! Not in an MMO. There's no other people. Sharding is a reason you might get a character killed, yeah. Yeah, if I said my character died because of sharding, people would be like, "Oh, damn, sorry, brother." Bad timing. That's probably why we call it layering now. If I had to guess. I like that we get a view. We could swim to Ratchet. I guess I've never realized that we could shortcut right to Ratchet from here. I have to get a screenshot. Wow, that's awesome. What an awesome view. I'm very tempted to go get the flight point. I can't because I'll get killed in the Barrens, but like it's tempting. I don't know why it's so tempting. I don't need it yet. But it is tempting. I'll die if I go in the water. Yeah, probably. There's probably shit that can kill me. They probably intentionally seeded some mobs there that would get me eaten. Yeah. I'm not gonna do it, but it's interesting anyway. The crab guys, yeah, the Makura or whatever they're called. Makura. Oh, you're right, Tactical. We would have the Orgrimmar flight point automatically. That's true. I think there's probably shit in the water that would kill me though. I think they have it right. I think if I jump into that water, there's going to be at least one aggressive mob down there. We'll experiment with it someday, but not today. Alright, so we got the Earth Totem. I should probably be using things like Rock Biter weapon, you know. That would be really cool. The Totem, yeah, maybe sometimes I'll use the Totem. Probably not every pull.
What do you need?
Am I behind on learning stuff? Yes. It'd be cool if I ever trained any of my abilities. Earthbind Totem. Oh, Earthbind Totem. Oh, you could have saved us.
Farewell.
Wishful, if you keep talking about sharding, I'm gonna have to kick you out of here. It's disgusting and unwelcome. Oh, it's a T and not a D. I don't know. We're on the Skull Rock server. Okay, so we are done here in the Valley of Trials, and we're level 6.5. That's pretty good. It must have been all, like, the running around and killing that I did while I was ranting and having a meltdown. That must have really helped us out, like, experience-wise. Oh, I've never had a queue on this server. No, like a login queue. No, not even on day one. I've never hit a login queue. And this server is not as populated, I don't think, as Defias Pillager is. But I've never hit a login queue on either of them. That being said, I play during the mornings and afternoons, so like I don't often play at peak times. Yeah, the warrior was fun to play. This will be fun to play too eventually. Once we get a few of our tools, once we get a good two-handed weapon, we'll be good. Anger gets the adrenaline flame, which increases performance. Fair. Fair.
Rotar.
There's a current 1-hour login queue on the Stitches server in EU. Damn.
Be safe.
Right now. Oh, what time is it though? Like, yeah, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. It's prime time there, right? It's like evening time for you guys. Damn. Yeah, I haven't tried to log into our Alliance server yet over in the States in the evening. Maybe this evening I'll see if there's a login queue. Because like I play on Skull Rock and mostly during the day. And so there could be a queue that I don't know about that happens in the PM time. Flox, you found a 2 agi, 2 strength, 2-hander? I mean, I would want that, but even if you came to where I was, as we talked about, you would never see me. and because I had to put a special character in my name because some jerkhole stole my name, you probably would never be able to / invite me to a group. you could / who hard HC Ramblers, and then you might be able to find me that way. Yeah, I'll take any weapons anybody wants to give me. I'll take anything I can get at this point. I have some gold on my bank alt, so we're not broke. We got some meta progression. Right on.
Stay away from the.
Yeah, we'll be here in Senjin. I'll be killing the crabs and stuff on the coast. I'm gonna do that. I wish I had something I could do to people's chat names in YouTube that could just indicate that they were in the guild. I wish I had like control to make you a certain color. I wish I could make people like that are in the guild a certain color. That would be really useful to me. A lot of, especially like, yeah, especially when people's when their chat names are not their character names. I could make you guys like all like yellow or something. That'd be awesome. Joel, when you got 200 people in your chat, like one of them is gonna be a troll. They're gonna see you delete your character, and apparently they're gonna immediately grab your name. Yeah, it happened on launch, and it happened again. They have a higher chance of getting my name because less people are trying to steal it. So of course they're gonna be here doing it.
Who you be? See ya later. Later. See ya later.
Yeah, the VIP roles, right? That would be, yeah. Yeah, YouTube needs to get on that. I need to have control over whether someone's a VIP. I need to be able to change someone's color in chat without them paying me and without me making them a moderator. Yeah, I need another color to, I need another color to make people. Stay with the shield? Yeah, not as fun. I know, obviously the shield is more survivable, I get that. But I'm going with a two-handed enhancement build. Cause I have a death wish.
Spirits be with ya, man.
But you're not wrong. Yeah, you have a higher chance of living with I'll keep a shield handy. Yeah. I'll try to keep a shield handy so if I have to run away, I can pop the shield on, and maybe that will help us survive. You think it's my curse of the female orc? It's my curse of just being an idiot. Yeah. Do I really want to play Paladin? Not really, but I might have to. I would love to see the Paladin go all the way, because the Paladin got to 47 on Blood Sale, and I couldn't find it weapons, I couldn't do anything, but what I could do on the Paladin was I could live. I could live on the Paladin, because it has so many buttons to help it survive. So yeah, if I keep getting characters killed, I'm gonna roll a Pally. Yeah. Yeah, I don't dislike the Paladin. I like the class fantasy of a Paladin. But in classic WoW, Paladin is like D tier DPS. It's like the lowest tier of damage. Now it's probably the highest tier of survivability. So, you know, it has that trade-off going for it. Exactly, Mike. In official hardcore, I can get weapons. So part of me is really drawn to the idea of like doing a Paladin again on a server where I can get awesome weapons. Absolutely. I don't want to. Yeah, the druid. I can't look at the shape-shifted forms. It's really shallow. I'm a kind of a shallow person. When it comes to what I have to look at for hours and hours and hours a day, like I don't want to stare at the bear's ass. I like the bear gameplay. I like being able to throw some hots on myself and just like go at it. We played on a Tauren druid, but Robert Speaks Take 2, back on Bloodsail Buccaneers, and we got to level 26, and I felt very powerful. It took like 5 dwarfs with torches to bring me down, and I just like, I don't know if I could do it again though. I got worried that the druid was never gonna die because I was like, oh my god, this druid's immortal. I'm gonna have to look at a bear's ass for 300 hours. Did I die? Yeah, I got a comment up above. I'll change it. I'll change my sassy comment a little bit. Since I got all the ranting out. Warrior is dead. Long live the shaman. Paladin next. There we go. We'll do that, and I will replace the pinned message. Okay. Character is dead. Long live new character. Exactly. Ooh, I can't even use axes yet. What do I start with proficiency in? Just maces? Oh god. Oh dear lord. Okay. I need to send myself a little bit of gold because I'm gonna have to train abilities. Oof. Jarathari, dead at level 10, slain by a bloodtail tailasher. I gotta send myself some gold. I'm using the special A character on this guy. I have to remember that part. I can't use axes until level 20. Nah, I should be able just to go train him. I should be able just to go train him in Orgrimmar, I think, at the weapon trainer. I don't think I'm capped by my level on that, am I? Let's. Oh yeah, that was right. Priest, right? Bankalt was a priest. Yes, good. Two-handed is behind a level. It is behind a level wall. What? Like all two-handers or just two-handed axes? Why don't I remember this from playing the shaman up to level 19? Bloodmoon, it's your birthday today? Well, happy birthday. That's awesome. Thanks for hanging out here with us. All two-handers except staves. Why don't I remember this? Is it just so it's a level thing, and then at that level I can just go train it at the weapon guy? Because I don't remember having the talent into it. I'll have to look into it. So right now what you're saying is I'm stuck with one-handing and a shield, is what you're telling me right now. That's what you're telling me for right now. Bags, yeah, sending some bags would be good. I have a one-handed mace I could send over. I could probably send some health pots. It is a talent. Okay. It's just so weird that I don't remember that, but it was a long time ago that I was on the shaman, so, you know, I have zero memory anyway. It makes sense. Alright, hey, it's the last golds I sent from the warrior. Yay, meta progression. I need to find the special A, there it is. I'm gonna fire off some bags. Fire off some potions. We'll fire off the mace. And yeah, that should be good. And I'll send myself a gold. A gold and 50 silver. And then an hour from now, I will get that mail. I will get that in an hour from now. Oh, okay. Yeah. It's a technical limitation that existed back in 2004 that does not exist today, and yet we don't get a change. Hashtag no changes! I really wish they would change it. Yeah. If you're mailing to your own account, you should just get it instantly. There's no gameplay in having to wait, you know? It was a technical limitation. There's no gameplay in having to wait. At least we have layering. God. Right. At least Blizzard gave us layering. That's really awesome. Yeah, bags are super helpful. I'm very appreciative of anything that I get. It does make a world of difference. Yeah, I was muted. I was being very, very grateful during my mute. I was being very grateful for all the awesome, delicious items. And so yes, thank you for all the things, because it helps a lot. Especially when you lose a higher level character. it helps a lot to have a few things gifted to you to like get you going again. And I'm always very, very grateful for it. Much appreciated. How did the warrior die? I got into a cave and I was very, very cocky. And then I made a bunch of bad choices. That's it. I made a series of miscalculations that started with being overly confident and not focusing up while I was in the cave. I relied on the idea that there might be other players around. When I made my last incorrect choice, I did it with the thought that like maybe there are other players around. And I was wrong. I was wrong and I should have known better. Yeah. Buff my weapon. I should buff the weapon. Yes. Absolutely. Oh god, no, it's a 5-minute buff. Oh, it's a 5-minute buff. Oh god. Oh god. Oh, I'm never gonna be able to keep the buff up. We were level 27. 27. I'm never gonna keep this 5-minute buff up. It's gonna be like Might all over again. Was there a person trying to die in the water? I don't know, I hope not. I didn't see him. How is the economy? It seems pretty good. You can get some decent items for cheap. Now, Phlox, you said you had a two-handed axe, but I don't think I can equip it. That's what the guys were telling me. They're telling me that it's that my ability to use two-handers is level capped. I can't even equip it yet, I don't think. And I don't know if I'll be able to equip it for a while. And so I worry that by the time I'm able to equip it... Are we in the same party, but in a different layer? Hey guys, layering is awesome, isn't it? Look how long it took. So that's layering. Notice how we were in the same spot, but we couldn't see each other. Yeah, I don't know if I'll be able to equip it. I've been told that I can't two-hand. That's what I was told. Level 20. Yeah, I can't use it till 20. I appreciate it though. It would have been nice had I been able to equip it right now. I'm sorry to have you run all the way out here. I just learned myself. Yeah, the guys educated me. And I can't use it. Yeah, I'm stuck with one-handers until level 20, which I don't remember. The Crescent Staff is all I need. Is that the Wailing Cavern Staff? Yeah, we were in a party and we couldn't see for a minute. It took a minute for us to get into the same layer. Guy in a suit, you can watch the death. Robert's dead. You can watch the death, and then if you want to stick around for like the hour rant I went on after that, you can. What's going on with this? Okay. Who is it? Who is it? What do you want? Yeah, after the death I go on a long rant about how layering sucks. Feel free to skip that part if you want. The VOD goes up immediately. Yeah, like the VOD of the stream is available right away. You should be able to rewind now, I think, back to that point if you wanted to. I'm pretty sure that's how it works. Ooh, I will take that though. That's awesome. Phlox, thank you, man. Oh, that's great. All of the potions. All of the potions, very useful to me. Oh, Clint, you clip the death. That's awesome. Just don't clip the rant. Yeah, I like the shaman. Yeah, I like shaman. Can I? What am I gonna do with this, guys? Because if it was somebody, they'd speak up. Let's see. Is it trolling or griefing if they just keep inviting me over and over again? / ignore, yeah. Done. / ignored. I appreciate troll whoever you are, and you're obviously one of the 190 people in the stream. I appreciate you being here, troll. I do. I appreciate all my trolls. Thank you for showing up today. Yep, the silent ones, the loud ones, the ignorant ones, the stupid. I appreciate all of you. Thank you for being here. Thank you for feeding the algorithm. Alex, you think that some of those people are dying on purpose? Yeah, I feel that way too, man. That was kind of why I stopped watching them. he couldn't fit LOL. Oh, you sad person. You sad person. You couldn't fit LOL. Oh, it's so sad. You can only fit LO. Oh, poor little baby. Crying out for attention. Give me attention, internet. Give me attention. Oh. I'll just start reporting now. Is there even a way to report in Classic? There's no reporting mechanism. It's gonna be what brings the trolls out of the woodwork, right? Boop. Boop. Yeah, then they would actually have to do something, and they probably can't speak to humans, you know. They probably have zero capacity to speak to humans. That will stop it, yeah. Yeah, now I won't be able to catch an invite. Look at that. That was an easy solution to a new kind of trolling. I can just run around like this, and it doesn't even matter if somebody's around. As long as I'm partied up with somebody, then they can't even invite me. Yeah. Phlox, I appreciate it. Free-for-all. Okay, cool. We're set to free-for-all. Yeah, I could decline all party invites. I'd rather not, but I could, and it wouldn't be a big deal. The fact that people care enough about me to troll me in that manner is like really, really gratifying to me. I don't know if they realize that. Having so many trolls is kind of like a rite of passage. It's like you know you're doing something right on the internet if people are trolling you and trying so hard to get attention. It tells you that you're doing something right. So I love it. It's a good time. Yeah, like, yeah, exactly. They're going through manual effort to do something, and I'm just, like, playing the game and hanging out. But they're actually going out of their way to seek my attention. And I appreciate that. That's super gratifying. Am I trolling the trolls? I'm accepting the trolls and trying to explain to them that like every single thing they do feeds the algorithm in only a positive way for me. And it makes me feel gratified that there are people who are willing to put forth the effort to try to troll me. So I really appreciate it. Rockbiter's up again. Oh god, it's the 5-minute buffs, guys. I'm gonna have to put it down on like a more easily pressable button. And I'm gonna have to treat it more like a combat buff. I'm gonna have to treat it more like Battle Shout. I have to get it into my head that Rockbiter weapon is more like a Battle Shout. And less like a buff that I can put up and forget about it, you know? Because yeah, I definitely, with the 5-minute buffs, and I struggled on the Paladin as well. Until I started treating Might as Battle Shout. When I started treating Might as Battle Shout, then I got it into my head to press it during like almost every other encounter. What killed the warrior script? I was in a cave, I was super overconfident, I got myself into a really bad spot, and I made a bunch of bad choices. Yeah. And then my last choice was made under the pretext that there might be other players and that they might have cleared out the lower part of the cave. But there weren't other players around, and the lower part of the cave I jumped down into was definitely full of mobs. And so it was a series of bad choices. And overconfidence. Yeah, there were other players, yeah, in another layer. Mm-hmm. So while layering did not get me killed, it definitely prevented me from being saved. I can do RFC again soon. Yay, RFC! And then I went on a long rant about layering, because what happened was, like, we re-rolled and I got back into the starting area and the game looked dead and felt dead. So then I went on like an hour-long rant about layering. And that drew out all the trolls. And it made other people reveal their troll nature who I did not know were trollish. So that was a good time. And we're at 192 concurrent viewers, which is as high as it's been all week. And that tells me that the trolls are still with us. And that they're still helping out with the algorithm. So I appreciate it. Yeah, by the time I get to 25, maybe I'll be ready for SFK again. Maybe I'll be emotionally ready. Because I certainly wasn't ready to do any dungeons yet. Yeah, the only totem we have right now is Stone Skin. So this one, it protects us. Is armor, right? I'm pretty sure it gives us armor. Reducing damage. It doesn't give us armor. It reduces melee damage taken by 4. So yeah, it's just directly reducing the amount of melee damage we take. Janice, oh no! You were watching a movie and got distracted? I'm glad you weren't watching my stream and got distracted, because then I would feel responsible. I'm glad it was a movie, and not me. That's sad, though. But it's innocent enough, you know. I got myself killed because I was stupid. I wasn't even watching a movie. Dustin, good afternoon, man. Thanks for stopping by. That is a shield upgrade, absolutely. Thank you. Laughing is better than screaming, yeah. I try to laugh too. This one kind of hurt. But, yeah. Laughing is usually better. I am having fun on the Shaman. I will have more fun as we go. In subsequent days, there will be more fun to be had. Martin, if you have the thought, man, it's the best time for it. It's kind of a golden age of classic, just in general. Even if you weren't going to play hardcore, even if you wanted to play like classic era non-hardcore, that's really popping off also. Yeah, I think the highest I've gotten a shaman in classic era would have been in Burning Crusade. I think we got the Draenei Shaman to like level 25. I think 25 is the highest I've gotten a classic era shaman. Maybe 23. Wendell, it's okay to lose your temper sometimes. Yeah. It makes sense. When something really stupid and crappy happens, it's absolutely. Because that sounds like you just had a bad thing happen, you know. Drowning sucks. If I drowned, I'd probably be pissed off too. I wouldn't. If I got myself killed drowning, especially if I clipped on the environment or something, then I probably wouldn't laugh at that. I'd probably be pretty angry. Redfire, my name still taken. Oh yeah, they're gonna sit on it forever. Yeah, absolutely. And they may or may not play it, you know? Like, let's see. No, there's nobody on right now. Every once in a while I'll do a /who, but like they're probably just gonna sit on it forever. And that's fine. I don't really care. It was just like, it just goes to show you, you know, what do you expect out of people? If you have 200 people in a chat, one of them is gonna be a complete asshole. That's just like the reality of it that I should have accepted. But what I don't really like is like, I feel like if I have a character's name and I've logged the character in and I delete the character and it goes into my deleted character list, I feel like it should keep the name from my account. I feel like it should keep the name from my account. I don't feel like the name should be up for grabs if I've logged the character in and deleted it and it's like, it's still in my deleted character list. Yeah, exactly, Clint. At least for 24 hours. I was thinking more like a week or so. But yeah, it should keep the name for you. If the character's been created, logged in, killed, and deleted, it should not free up that name. And so I was acting under the idea that it would be a reasonable system that would hold my name for me for a little bit. And again, I was wrong. Again, I was wrong. Best ambient music, probably Ashenvale or Elwyn Forest. The Barrens is good, but probably Ashenvale or Elwyn Forest for like ambient music. Yeah, the Priest is a character I plan to do stuff over on Defias Pillagers if I get on in the evenings and stream. That being said, we got NFL tonight, boys, so there probably won't be an evening stream tonight. We got the Bills, and who's going up against the Bills? Oh, the Jets. Aaron Rodgers' Jets. So yeah, I'll be watching NFL tonight. Josh Allen's probably my favorite quarterback. That being said, I'm really interested to see what Aaron Rodgers does with the Jets. No party stream for the NFL. I don't think I could play, chat with you guys, and watch it at the same time. I can only split my attention so many ways, and I can't like talk about the game while it's on or like commentate it on YouTube while it's on because the NFL will sue the living shit out of me. You know the part where they say no accounts, reenactments, or you know how they have their little spiel during the NFL games? That's what they mean. Like, I can't have the game on while I'm streaming and be talking about it or anything. Because they'll find me. Yep. They'll find me, and then no one will ever hear from me again. Because the NFL don't play. I can talk about it maybe, but I can't talk about it play by play. I can't be like, oh man, that was... Oh, I don't think I can talk... I think that's an account of... It's like no reenactments, accounts of, or something else. And so I think I'd be in gray territory even if I were watching it and occasionally commenting on what's happening. Also, how many characters do you want me to get killed? How many characters do you want me to get killed? Because if I'm trying to watch an NFL game and chat with you guys and play WoW, I'm probably gonna get killed. Do we want to do anything else over here? Not really. I'm gonna go do the Centaur plans because I always forget about it. And then I end up doing it in like a weird order. So I'm just gonna go do the Centaur plans now. Amy says, long live a new paladin. Yeah, watching the NFL game while streaming would be a good way to get right into a paladin playthrough. Because I don't think I would last long. My sticky glue? Sticky glue. I was, you know, I was almost out of sticky glue on the warrior too. I had been using it. I was very proud of myself. For like multiple situations, I did remember to use the sticky glue to a point where I think we had like 1 or 2 left. And anyone who watched me play the Night Elf Hunter knows that I'm just not a hunter person. I kind of hated that character, and I don't know why. It had to be the class, though. With a paladin, I probably could survive and watch the NFL. Yeah, that's true. That is true. Did that change our appearance at all? I don't know. Armor kits would be good. At least let's use it on the green. Oh, this is a green too. We'll use it on the pants. Yeah, I don't like being like distant from the action. I don't like being like distant from the action. I don't like my pet like fighting it over here while I'm just like plucking away at it back here. Same thing on a warlock, like same thing on most casters. Like I like my character being in the fight. If my character's not in the fight, I pay attention a lot less. And I'm bound to get myself into more trouble if I don't feel directly threatened. Then I'm bound to get into more trouble. I need to get leatherworking or skinning or something going. We need skinning. Oops. Are there any trainers anywhere useful? Probably not. Skinning, herbalism. No. There's an herbalist. But there's no... You'd think that somewhere there would be a skinning trainer, either in Sen'jin or... you know, Razor Hill, but apparently I have to go to Orgrimmar to get skinning. That's kind of lame. So many of the Alliance zones, they have a skinner like right nearby. Why wouldn't the Horde have skinners? Yeah, Thunderclap. Yeah, Thunderclap slows their attack speed. I almost hit it anyway. There was a couple moments when I almost did hit Thunderclap. Thinking about more like War Stomp, I guess. Yeah, if we had been a Tauren warrior, we would have had War Stomp, and then we could have maybe we could have got... By the end, I had changed so many guys. I had changed so many enemies that like I don't think there was any way that we were really getting out of there alive. Yeah, guy in a suit. I thought that too, that they did all the Alliance stuff first. And then they just like, it's like, I don't want to say the Horde stuff was like lower effort. But it does feel like they worked on all the Alliance stuff first and put a lot more thought into some of that stuff. Defensive stance may have helped. Yeah, you're not wrong. Yeah, throwing on a shield, like I said, there's a lot of things that I did wrong, yeah. There were things I could have done differently that might have helped. I don't want to run into that. Okay. There we go. It's a little better. There's a clip of it on the Discord, Johnny. Of the warrior death. Yep, and if you want to go back in the VOD, you can also listen to an hour-long rant about layering with probably more F-bombs than I have dropped in all of my content combined. I'm pretty sure I used more F-bombs today than I have cumulatively used in all of my content for the last 6 years. So there's that too. That happened right after we re-rolled. Yeah, that rant came right after we re-rolled. Yeah. Once we restarted a new character and I looked around the starting zone and there were no effing players to be seen, even though there were hundreds of people in the /who. Yeah, I went on an hour-long tirade about layering. We drew out a lot of trolls, and we found out a lot of people's true nature as trolls. So ultimately, it was a good time. Carnifexia, that's awesome. Vacation in Germany. Sounds legit, man. You could say that I rambled. I rage rambled. Rage rambles. Yep. Yeah, once the stun... But yeah, we were gonna get stunned eventually. It was amazing we didn't get stunned for as long as we did. We went a long time without getting stunned. Yeah, you'd think it's like an oversight. They just forgot to put a skinning trainer anywhere here. Anywhere that you can be a hunter, there should be a skinning trainer. The humans can't even be hunters, and they have a skinning trainer. This was more like Robert Rages. Yeah. That's more of what it was like. JC, I appreciate that. Some people revealed themselves today. They didn't like some of the stuff I had to say, and they couldn't pose like reasonable, coherent arguments against any of it, so they just kind of like became trolls. And somebody stole my name. Yeah. And one person stole my name. Which happened during a time that also helped to enrage me further. Yeah. It's been an interesting day. I've gotten to experience almost every human emotion in the last 3 hours. It's the bipolar stream. Someone's gonna leave me a YouTube comment about how they think there's something deeper going on with my emotional complex. It's like, oh, big surprise. A 40-year-old human being has a lot going on. This guy is standing here like he doesn't know what to do. Okay, now he's shooting. He seemed very confused. She seemed very confused. We don't have any water, do we? Yeah, we have no, well, we have one. We have one water. I guess I should hold on to that. I did misgender it, yeah. I forget that some of them are females. Yep. I see it now. I see them now, I should say. You have to be playing more like this to really tell, you know. And in hardcore we don't often play like this. I see they have a belly button ring. I never noticed that before. The people, I bet the people trolling were 12. I think that the people trolling were probably like children. Yeah. I think that most of my trolls and most of the people that get upset when I go on negative rants are younger people. Because like when you get older, you accept that people have many facets to their personality. You've interacted with enough humans and you've interacted, you know, enough that you become more accepting that people have like different facets to their personality. People experience a gamut of emotions and you become more accepting. So I think that like 90% of all trolls are probably people under the age of 19. We're probably 20-year-olds, so a lot of 20-year-olds, no offense to any 20-year-olds out there, a lot of 20-year-olds these days are pretty fucking immature. So, yeah. Not that there aren't exceptions, there are obviously exceptions to everything. There are some 70-year-old trolls, and there are some 17-year-olds who are super fucking mature and accepting and understanding. But chest, there's a chest? Or are we talking about the centaurs still? Was there a chest, or are we talking about the centaur's chest? I don't know which. I didn't loot, though. That's not good. Not looting is not good. There was a chest. An actual lootable chest. I don't see it still. Oh no, I see it now. I see it now. I do see it. The centaur chest. Yeah, right. The newly discovered centaur chest that I've never noticed before. They are resisting my spells a lot. They are just full of resist. Janice, your sister's boyfriend acts like he's 12. He's over 45. That happens too, yeah. I have a lot of things about me that are immature. Like, to be fair. I'm not like an overly mature or incredibly mature person myself. But the ways that I am immature are not ways that lead me to troll people, to mess with people, or to not accept people. My immaturity leads down like different roads entirely. Rockbiter, damn it! Thank you. I gotta move it. I gotta move it where I can see it more with my other abilities. Yeah, it's a battle ability. I gotta think about it like a shout. Every couple of fights, I have to hit it. Am I interested in healing at all? I'm not super interested in healing, to be fair. I might end up doing it. I don't know how that's going to really work as an enhancement build. At the same time, I know that Shaman are like C tier DPS. So I'm not going to bring a lot to a group when it comes... You know what I bring to a group as DPS? I bring the ability to off-heal. I'll bring the ability to off-heal in like a really bad situation, you know what I mean? Like, I have enough awareness that, oh no, this is bad. We have to run from this. That got bad. This guy spawned right in front of us. If she wasn't back there with two of her sisters, I could have charged in, but no, I can't do that one. We got a leasher. See, there's Loot Goblin. He wants me on a paladin. Shaman healers aren't fun. Make a paladin. Oh! Paladin! Is that a taco or a hot dog, Anubis? Or is it a sandwich? Or is it sherbet ice cream? Yeah, we could go Shami tank. We could do a Shaman tank. They have a taunt, I think. Don't they have a taunt you can talent into? They have more of a taunt than a paladin does. No taunt. I could have swore maybe there's an ability that deals a lot of threat, right? There's something that deals extra threat, or like a talent to deal extra threat. I remember this. Shami tanks are the worst. Yeah, they weren't really meant to tank. But they have talents that lead you to believe that they can. It's kind of strange. That was not the greatest move. I feel like I'm still fine. Oh god, we got one behind us. Oh god. Okay, I have to help this person. Okay. Yeah, I got this. Oh god. Okay, we're still fine. Still fine. We're all fine here. Saving some mana for... Oh god. Oh dear lord. the paladin starts soon. Alright, we're good. Ish. We're good if this person helps us. Yeah, see, yeah, we're good with a little helping hand. Now, listen. In this situation, the fact that another person was around saved my life. Right? The fact that there was another person here saved my life. The more layers there are, the less likelihood I ever see that person, the higher chance I die. Is this Blizzard's plan? Are they doing more layering so that more people get killed? Because when there's tons of people around, it's harder to get killed. But yeah, that was almost a big loss. And luckily in our layer we have one other person playing with us. And they saved me. And those are the situations that I love about hardcore, where you're fighting in an area and you can help each other and you can save somebody or they can save you. And when there's a bunch of layering, that doesn't happen as often. Look, now there's a bunch of people. A little bit too late. Yeah, right. You thought solo self-found was harder. Wait till we layer you into Oblivion, where you're the only person playing on the server in your layer, and there's nobody else around to help. Yeah, like in solo self-found, you could not group up, but there were so many people in an area that you were constantly helping one another. You couldn't group up, but you were always helping one another. Maybe. Yeah, since we're in a group, maybe. I'm not sure. Yeah, Jason, the layers are just kind of random. Like, it just is kind of random. Sometimes, like, you just saw those 5 people roll up. And before that, there had been nobody, you know? It's random, but the thing is, like, with less layering, there will be more people. And that's all I want. I want, but if they could just try half the layers, that would probably solve a lot of my complaining. A lot of my complaints would be solved with probably half of the layers. And I don't think that would really hurt the whiny people who don't like waiting or competing for mobs. I don't think that would hurt them too much either. I think it would be a good middle ground. Yeah, like Blizz, you can group up now, but you're not going to see anybody to group up with. Why don't you just use general chat? Go into general chat. Lots of people in general chat. Play the AOL chat room simulator. Well, we might as well learn herbalism. It's not skinning, but it's something.
How you doing, man?
Yeah, it's like when someone's answer to my complaining about not seeing people in the world, when someone's answer is, why don't you go into general chat, ask for a group? That tells me like someone's just being willfully ignorant, or they just are that stupid and they're not listening to what I'm saying at all. And we had a couple of people like that. It's like, I'm literally complaining because I can't see people in the world, that the world feels dead. And your response is, you should look for a group in general chat. The fuck? Crazy. I want to fight stuff, but I don't, because I don't want to leave skins on the ground. It's kind of painful. Oh, man. Oh. Yeah, the potions are from alchemy, Or the AH, yeah. You could just buy them on the auction house. Phlox will sell you some. Apparently these guys are really bored. They got so mad at that scorpion. They were so far away from that scorpion. What in the hell? These guys are bored, man. They were like, an aggressive mob! It's way far away, murder it! They're just keeping the roads safe, you know? Where were they when the warrior went down? Don't do that to your keyboard, Johnny. It don't. Make sure you wash your hands really good. Get under your fingernails, too. Remember to use soap. The guards killed your scorpion you were trying to tame for your hunter quest. Yeah. It's like, that's the one I'm taming. They run up and they murder it. Oh, thanks. Very useful. Alright. Guys, I think I'm gonna take a break here. Yeah, I have to get my son in a little while. It's 10 minutes earlier than I would normally jump off. But it has been a day. It has been such a day. Oh, look at this. Thank you so much for the shield. That's awesome. Yeah, I'm gonna take a break here, guys. I probably won't get on this evening due to football. But we'll be back on tomorrow, and we will continue on our shaman's journey. Thank you guys very much for being here. Thank you for sticking with me while I talked about all the things that we talked about today. I really do appreciate it. As always, take care of yourselves out there and take care of each other, and we will see you back here again in Azeroth very soon. Bye for now.